We begin with breaking news in Tukwila, where a deadly apartment fire has now claimed 3 lives, including a woman and a young child, and that fire is still burning. Flames chased dozens of people out of their homes today, and to make matters even worse, the water needed to fight that fire has caused a hillside to give way, threatening the businesses below.
We want to get right out to Q13 News reporter Steve Kiggins live at that scene. Steve, this is such a tragic situation.
Yeah, Jamie, what a disaster and what a horrifying loss for the families up above. But that runoff that we're concerned about, that's the landslide that these crews were so worried about. Crews are out here. They've got some heavy machines. They're picking up some of this debris. They're also concerned that some of this debris also went into the city's sewage system. So they're double checking all that. But like you said, the real tragedy, it's above. Families are devastated. 3 people have died from this fire.
It was intense at 6 o'clock in the morning. Just intense.
Chance Rita's had a front row view since the start. Her building has not yet been evacuated, but she packed her car just in case.
You know, and your important papers and stuff like that, you know, birth certificate.
Fire officials say they arrived around 5 a.m. and called for 3 alarms. This 32-unit apartment complex was showing heavy fire. Many neighbors were able to escape, but tragically, 3 people did not. Rita says she knows some of the victims.
Yeah.
She's not ready for the reality.
I won't go into that because
Do you know?
I know firsthand knowledge of that too, but I can't go through that.
At first, crews doused the blaze from above in all directions until they saw the runoff was causing erosion. So much erosion, it started flowing into Interurban Avenue down below. The runoff threatened another occupied apartment building nearby, plus more structures down below. Dozens of families were evacuated, all of them grabbing what they could.
I live in the next building, but
So,
they
tell me
were.
about what that fire looked like last night.
I didn't see it last night, but when I was trying to go to work at 8 o'clock, I saw that there's already firemen. They're trying to get the fire out. Yeah,
Did it cause you a concern or what?
of course, yeah, because we're just living in the next apartment complex, and I'm worried about the bushes at the back. It might get the fire, you know?
Firefighters had to pull back their attack, allowing some of the fire to burn. Just how long evacuated families will be away from their home, it's still up in the air.
Really monitor the situation. We have the experts on scene that we have confidence in, and so we'll make you aware of that once we know.
Chance spent years in the military, and she's been witness to so much, but she says nothing could have prepared her for the crisis that's unfolding right next door.
It's devastating. It's kind of like the most horrific thing I've ever seen up close.
So back out here, live pictures in Tukwila. That is that runoff that really has this fire department concerned about the stability of the structures above and the hillside that those structures sit on. We're talking that one apartment building up top that is burned out. That's one that's been evacuated. An adjacent apartment building up top, that too has been evacuated out of an abundance of caution, not to mention 1, 2, 3 more evacuated here down on Interurban Avenue just to make sure this landslide doesn't cause even more problems. We're live in Tukwila tonight. Steve Kiggins, Q13 News.